Alright, so we've got a new clutch master in the Corona, and it just fits in there. We had to go to a just fits in there behind the brake booster. Now we had to go to a 3/4 bore, a 7/16 bore, sorry 11/16 bore, nearly impossible to come by. Willwood did make one. There was another aftermarket one that did one, but we wanted to try and keep something a little factory looking, and that one there fits the spot. And now we've got a clutch pedal that disengages the clutch, so we'll take it for a drive and see how it goes. That drives quite good. The clutch is all working, so that's a bonus. Car drives reasonably well. Now we'll get Danny to take it, and I might get him to put a couple of Ks on it before we strap it to the dyno and see what she makes. Well, the Corona's back. Fortunately, Danny's done around 350 odd kilometres, and it appears, well, he's rang and said that there is no clutch pedal anymore, so he's had to bring it back. All the clutch fluid's gone. The boys are pulling the trans out of it right now, and it appears that the hydraulic throwout bearing has failed. So whilst they're getting that out, I'll clean a spot and we'll have a look and find out what has gone wrong. Alright, so I've got the bearing out, we've pulled it apart, and where the front O-ring is in here, it's basically pushed all the fluid out. Now there's two O-rings in these, and they are a little bit boogered up. This one here's the worst one, the front one. I can zoom in, it's kind of looks like they almost were in a fire. Not saying that that's what has happened to them, but something has definitely happened to it and they've perished for whatever reason. I've just sent some pictures to the manufacturer and explained what has happened. They are sending another one as a replacement, so that's good. Luckily we do have these in stock, so we've bolted another one in now, and I think the next step will be to get that in, clutch bled, and get this on the dyno, and I think we've got enough Ks on it now, 350 odd. Might even drive it home tonight and back in the morning and then dyno it tomorrow. Alright, so Danny's Corona's done. We finished that up last night. Everything went well on the dyno. The gearbox is hating life, but other than that, everything was pretty straightforward. I think we ended up with a peak of 197, 198. One thing that we did notice though was the more runs we did, consecutive runs that we did, the more power that the engine would make. On a stone cold engine, it was sort of down 10 to 15 horsepower off those numbers, and by running it sort of 4 or 5 pulls in a row, the power just picked up each run, like by 5 to 7 horsepower, and then eventually by the sort of 4th or 5th one it was picking up 1 horsepower. So I think in that case it probably shows us that we're not getting a complete burn on the fuel whilst the engine's cold. So whether an ignition upgrade would fix that, or or perhaps dropping down from a 98 to a 91, get more of a complete sort of burn on it. But overall, the car drives really well. Danny's in New Zealand at the moment, so I've got the car for the weekend, and I'll put a couple of Ks on it and just run it to and from the workshop, make sure everything is good, and when he gets back he can pick that up and go and enjoy it. So yeah, that's it. The coronavirus is over, and yeah, we'll start on the next one.